happened with the angioplasty, etc. You are still in top shape, but is there limitations already? Wow.
None. This was a bypass
from the
that I
wife.
went through. No, even the wife, Angeli knows because she was there. Every time I meet with the doctor, kasi andun siya, andun si Angeli.
So may clearance, pwede yun pwede yun.
Oo, actually na-shock siya kasi after so I had the bypass in 2018
Yes.
and I had a cancer scare also in 2018. No? So it's one after the other. But then earlier this year, nagpa-check ako in January and I passed all my numbers were great, set. Nung umapak ako sa stress test, they found an abnormality in my heart. So, big 2. So I went in for stents. They put 2 stents in. On the day na nagkaroon ng stent, that was the same day that Deo Adrenal passed away. We were in the same place. I didn't even know he was there pala. But the day I went home, immediately the doctor said, "Oh, you want to start riding your bike again? Because you can. You want to start dancing again? You can. Carry everything that you used to do is part of why you're here today. So you have to work out. You have to keep performing. You have to keep fighting." And I looked at him and I said, "Then we'll do it." So 1 week after, I was in South Ridge. Game.
Mr. Jenny said yung veins mo raw, parang 20 years old, pag sinibyan ka na ng
No,
doctor.
when I was operated on in 2018, the doctors, out of curiosity, kasi isa lang ang black. Dapat punong-puno na yan. No? As a diabetic and diet and all. That's why the doctor said, it was not your diet, kaya ka nagkaroon ng block. It's just the diabetes. So one of the surgeons, when they opened me up, was looking and he goes, "I want to see how strong this guy really is." He started pulling on the arteries and all.
What?
Yeah, just to see, are they brittle? Are they flexible? Are they... And he goes, "Oh, you
Hindi
have a
marunong
heart."
kang ano mo, heart.
He said, "You have a heart like that of a mid-20s.
Wow.
At the age of 53. So, diba? So parang, it's like, what? Siyempre, may concert, diba? And then the doctor told me, I have that. Imagine all my numbers were great when I had my executive checkup in January. But I noticed there were certain things happening. One was hingal. In fact, may mga tao sa ABS na nakapansin. Kasi when we rehearse for our opening number sa ASAP, all of the artists are on stage. That's endless blockings. Ito pagpasok na pagpasok ng susunod na katao yan. And I'm there on stage and I would call my assistant si Vince and I would go, "Vince, I need the chair, I need upuan." So I sat down like that. Meanwhile, you have older people like, well, only one person is older than me. But Martin, who's up? And he's walking around. Jaja is walking around. Regine, Ogie, everybody's there. And I'm nakaupo. Then it happened again sa ABS-CBN Christmas Special. December 13 yun. December 12 of last year, we're all on stage. Ganun uli. I asked, di ba? Because I need to sit. So I sat. And then I think cameraman went to him. Said, "Okay ba, bossing mo? Bakit siya lang? We've never seen him like that before. Bakit?" And then I noticed my ankles were namamaga. Minsan wala, minsan nandun. At saka hindi manas, it's just maga. And I'm like, that's not right. And then siya nagsabi, "Gary, that's the heart." Again? Tamang-tama, meron akong annual executive checkup every January. Pasok ako. Chinek yung hemoglobin A1C, which gives me my average sugar level for the past 3 to 4 months. Excellent. Blood pressure, excellent. All my other numbers, creatinine, galing. Stress test tayo. Stress test. Second stage pa lang. "Sir, meron kayong nararamdaman?" And I'm like, "Bakit? Meron ba kayong nakikita doon?" Hindi, sir. Sige, tuloy lang natin. Pagdating ng stage 4, and I said, "Okay, tama na." They saw it. Yeah, confirmed. There was an abnormality. So they went in with the angiogram and all that, and they saw that there was a block again in another area. So they had to put a stent. And when they did that, the good news is I'm receiving more blood now than I ever did before. And what happened was, syempre, after that happened, you go home, and it hits you out of nowhere. I'm watching TV, and all of a sudden, parang, wow, Gary, second time, bumalik yung problema ng heart mo. Ano kaya kung bumalik yung cancer mo? Tapos ano gagawin mo? Tapos wait, so my friend, Don, I'll call you back, okay? I'm in the middle of a press conference. I'll call you back. Okay, bro. So it plays tricks on your mind, and you know that it's that kind, as compared to you can hit you're hit by it and then you're okay. Ito hindi. So I would text her. I said, Han, I'm not doing well. I'm not okay. Something going on and all that. Then I went on research, and apparently it happens to many people who undergo any heart procedure. It's more common pala than most people think, but it happens all the time. So nakausap ko yung doktor ko. Sabi ko, Doc, hirap ako kasi I know I'm okay, but am I? Kasi ang daming pumapasok. Then he was explaining to me na may mga tao pala na less than half my age, malala daw talaga yung heart nila because of diabetes. And
connected para sa diabetes.
yeah, kasi the first time when I had my bypass, tinanong ko yung doktor, sabi ko, Doc, what caused that one block? 25% block. It's the left main artery that they call the widowmaker. Okay, so if in the States, or even here, when people get a heart attack and die, it's most probably because of the widowmaker. Nakakataon lang na the person who dies is married. So, widowmaker. You know?
Hindi, mas lalaki daw siya, sir, di ba? Lalaki lang ang dinadapuan ng widowmaker.
Most. There are women also, but mostly men. So mine was very clear, and then there's one area where goes like that. That was 95% block. So sabi niya, I cannot do a stent on that. I have to do 2 bypasses.
Kasi too much. Masyadong block naman.
Blocked. And then he goes, I'm giving you 2 because you're a diabetic. Gary, it's the only artery. Look at everything else. You're clear. You're clear. You're amazingly clear. And you're a diabetic. So it's not your diet because it's all clear. But I have to do a double bypass. Then what happened was, when I went in for the stent, 6 years later, which is 2018, 2024, etong isang bypass na to, bumigay. Okay? Almost bumigay. Actually, hindi. But expected ng doctor yan. That's why he gave me 2. He says, I'm not gonna give you 1. I'll give you 2. Because dahil sa diabetes mo, there's no telling what's going to happen. So he told me, okay, Gary, this is what we're going to do, okay? Dahil ito, medyo bumigay na, the other one is in absolute amazing prime. Sabi niya, he called it prime something.
Prime rings.
Okay? Optimus. Optimus Prime. And then, sabi niya, what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and free up the left main. The widowmaker will make that work again because that's the main. So if you get that open again, cannot imagine how much blood's going to go into your heart. So they went in with the angiogram. He's going to work on that. But they found another slight lang block here. So he wants to put a stent there and a stent here. Ito daw talaga nahirapan siya. Mga 3-4 na beses niyang sinubukan. Ayaw talaga. Kasi it's, black talaga eh.
Sobrang black.
Then he finally got it in. He got it. So now, that was part of his way of making me feel better when he said, Gary, you know what I did with you? I opened up the left main artery. I opened up your widowmaker. You have that plus the Optimus Prime so you have more blood now than ever before. So you want a bike? Go. You want to work out? Go. You want to play golf? Go. You want to go do it. So